Hello and welcome to another installment of the documentary here at Lotus Blossom Clinic. My name is Katie Romano. I'm our certified life coach, certified hypnotist, and licensed practical nurse, and I'm joined here by our practice administrator, Dr. David Martine.
Yeah, I'm David Martine. I'm the director of the practice, and we're here to talk about the newsletter we sent out this week.
The topic of the newsletter this week is that your life has meaning. Every interaction, everything you do, every breath you take creates a ripple effect with the people around you. And Dr. Martine is going to explain the physiology of that.
One of the things that people don't realize is that your body is a walking pharmacy. You're building chemicals all the time. Your thoughts create chemicals. If you're afraid, you create one set of chemicals. If you're happy, you create another set of chemicals. And so you actually physically react to your environment. So if something in your environment is causing you stress, you're going to actually create chemicals in response to that. If there's joy in your life, you're going to also create chemicals that respond to that.
So if I yell at you, what happens in your body?
Well, you're going to create adrenaline or some fight or flight chemicals response, and it's going to affect you. It can hurt your immune system. It can create stress in your body. It can eventually make you sick, have you get colds, your immune system gets weak, a whole bunch of things. So one of the things that I ask people to do in my clinic quite a bit is to make meaningful choices in their life. For example, when you drive home from wherever you're at and someone honks their horn at you, cuts you off, yells and shakes their fist at you as they go by, you could respond to that. Or you could put on your trigger signal and someone slows down and lets you turn into the lane, and there's a good thing happen, you could respond to that. You could dwell on that angry person the whole trip home, or you could dwell on that one person that did a good thing for you that whole trip home. And one will create a whole different set of chemicals than the other. And it's a choice that you get to make in your life. And every time you have a situation like that, you get to make that choice.
Stress is a part of life. Positive and negative interactions, they're all a part of life. What you can do is support your body in making meaningful choices. And you can do that by going for regular wellness visits, eating foods that support your body and your immune system, and working on your thoughts and behaviors. The more inundated you become with negative thoughts and behaviors, and the more inundated you become with information in your environment. So if you're used to texting while you're walking into the next room or talking on the phone a lot, that creates what's called information overload. And that activates your sympathetic nervous system, which makes it really hard to make meaningful choices. But things like 1-minute meditations, taking a deep breath, can deactivate that sympathetic nervous system so that you can turn around and smile at your neighbor after you've had a bad day, or come home and hug your child and read them a story instead of bringing anxiousness from the office to back home. For this and more tips, please do visit us on YouTube at Lotus Blossom Clinic, and send us an email at info@lotusblossomclinic.com. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week for the next documentary.